Welcome to another Musky Tip Monday on Anthony's Outdoors. It's that time of year again where the water temperatures are starting to cool down. For most of us in the North Country, we've seen our peak water temperatures for the year anywhere between 77 and 82 degrees depending on where you are. And now those water temperatures are starting to fall. It's late August, and come early September, those big girls are going to be moving up shallow. With the help of my electronics here, I'm going to show you a few spots that I like to target during that early fall period to hopefully put more fish in your boat. So as you can see, I have us zoomed in on a lake that I fish frequently, the Willow Flowage. And I have us zoomed in on a big basin area. Now, during most of the summer months, most musky fishermen are going to be concentrating on the edges of these deep humps out here in these saddles, out surrounded by deep water. And those are great spots in July and August. As the water temperatures start to drop into those low 70s and upper 60s, I'm going to shift my focus to more of these flats that are coming off of islands near river channels. If they have weeds on them, that's even better, and points that are coming off of islands into deep water that aren't too far away from those humps and saddles that are out in the basin. Here's a zoomed in image of what I was talking about. So you have a deep river channel that cuts through and bends around, and then you have a point coming off of this island that's running straight out towards that river channel. Now, this is a great summer spot, and typically for fishing in the middle of summer, I'm going to be targeting the very edge, that deep edge along that river channel and this little hump right here. But as those water temperatures drop, those big fish are going to actually migrate up and into this super shallow water. And you'd be surprised to catch fish in 2, 3, 4 feet of water when those water temps drop into the upper 60s. Here's another section on the Willow Flowage that I would target in that early fall period. This looks really shallow, and it is, but the big fish are going to migrate up in shallower water than you would expect. And these rock humps that are out here in this big bay here will hold fish. Now in the summertime, I've targeted this area throughout, and I haven't seen a single fish in summer. And that's because this bay gets pretty warm. But as those water temperatures drop, they're going to move out of the basin that's off to the right here on the screen, and they're going to move up and push bait fish up into these rocky humps and these rocky islands here in this section of the lake. This is a great spot to run a shallow raider, bouncing those lips off those rock spots. And for our final location that I would target come early fall is these expansive weed flats that run off the main shorelines. Now out here is the basin, and in summer I'd be targeting these deep humps out here near the river channel. But again, come early fall, those fish are going to push up real shallow, and this is a big weed flat out here and a saddle by an island. This would be an excellent spot to target come early fall. Now on an expansive weed flat like we have here, I would definitely be looking to use double 8s, double 10s, and any other blade baits that I could move quickly over the top of those weeds. Now this time of year, something to keep in mind is some of the weeds are going to be dying back as those water temperatures cool off. So the greener the weeds you find, the better. I hope this episode of Musky Tip Mondays allows you to narrow down your search for early fall musky spots. If you want to see some of the lures that I use in those locations, I'll leave a link down in the description below for my fall musky lure selection. Be sure to check that video out. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Musky Tip Mondays. If you found it useful, hit that like button and consider subscribing, as there will be many more Musky Tip Monday episodes to come. Thanks for watching.